Hello, viewers. Welcome to the FRANCA'S show. My name is Auntie Franca, the children's favorite auntie. Do you know there is a connection between childhood and adulthood? And whatever you do to a child today can affect the future positively and negatively. Do you know that? Well, today, do you also know that if your newborn baby is not well taken care of, it can affect the future negatively and positively? Do you also know that? Well, today we are talking about how to take care of the newborn babies. And our guest for today is Esther Nyako, a principal community health nurse. Auntie Esther, you are welcome.
Thank you, madam.
How do I take care of my newborn baby?
Oh, thank you once again. Taking care of our newborn baby is something we have to be very serious about it. First of all, let's take the breastfeeding. Yeah, taking care of your newborn for the first time of the baby's life, he needs to be breastfed as often as possible. Give the breast milk to the baby as often as possible. So the baby need the breast milk. Then let's come to the bathing. How to take care of the baby's bath. It's not necessary that you bath the baby maybe twice or yes. You bath the baby in the morning, then maybe in the evening you clean the baby.
So in the morning, if I bath the baby, I don't necessarily have to bath the baby in the evening.
Yes.
What about the use of hot water to massage the baby's head, to squeeze the baby's head, to make the baby's head? I heard there is a hole in their head. So if you have hot water, very hot one, you squeeze the baby to close that gap in the baby's head. How is it true?
Oh, that one is not accepted in our field of work. It's not accepted. We're using the hot water to close that soft spots that is called front tunnel. To close it is not needed or it's not necessary. We sometimes, when the baby is sick, you can determine it from that side. You see, yes.
Okay.
You can determine from that. So you putting pressure over there to close it will not help maybe the health worker because the child cannot talk at that time. Okay. So you use that place or the signs over there to determine maybe the child is sick. So it's not advisable. And using the hot water may also affect the brain in some way. You see. Yes. So we don't advise mothers to use the hot water.
What about the hot water that we use to pour inside their thing? Have you seen? Their private part.
Yes.
They use very hot water for the male and the female. I don't know why parents do that, but then is it the best?
No, it's not the best. That field, we don't advise mothers to use hot water over there because that place, God has made it natural and everything there work its own way. So we don't advise mothers to use hot water over there. And some will even make the hot water so hot that the child can get burned over there. Yes, we do experience it most often. So we advise mothers not to use water. The baby need just lukewarm water. Warm water, just bath your baby. Warm water. That's all the baby need. And always keep your baby warm in the room. The room temperature is okay for the baby.
Okay, so at what age must we introduce our newborn babies to visitors?
Oh, maybe around from 1 month going, because it's not advisable exposing your baby to the visitors so early like that because their immunity is low at that time. They have low immunity. So you don't have to expose the baby to visitors at the early stage. They will have some vaccines that they will take. Maybe after the vaccines, when the child has finished taking the vaccine, we have the first one. That one is very important, that the child will take it at birth. So maybe after that, and even that one, if he has taken it from 1 month going, I think you can bring your child out.
Okay.
Right.
So what are some of the vaccines that the babies need before the baby grows up?
Okay. For the vaccines, we have the first one we give to the child is BCG. That's we give it to the baby at birth.
That is, it happens at the hospital?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Have to happen at the hospital. That's at birth. The BCG fight against tuberculosis. That's the TB disease. Yes. So it fights against tuberculosis. And we give it to the child with polio O. Yes, with polio O. We give that vaccines to the child. Then at 6 weeks, the child will come or will go to the CWC, the weighing center, to go and take the other vaccines. We have Penta.
What does the Penta also do to the baby?
The Penta is 5 in 1.
Okay.
It's 5 diseases that we've added and make it one vaccine to give it to the child. It's pertussis. That the pertussis is a whooping cough. It's a type of cough which is very contagious. Yes. Then we have tetanus. Yes. Hepatitis B, Hep B, and yeah. So we have those vaccines. We add it together, and it's 5 in 1. That's the Penta. We give it to the child at 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Then we give PCV. Yeah.
What does that one to do?
Also, that one also protect the child against pneumonia. Yeah, pneumonia. So we give that one at 6 weeks. Then we give another polio. Yes, that's polio 1. You see, at birth we give polio O. Yes. Then at 6 weeks we give polio 1. That's also we give to the child. It's also protect the child against the poliomyelitis. Yeah. Then at 10 weeks, the child will come again to take the same vaccine. That the second dose of those vaccines, the Penta, PCV, Rota, and the polio vaccine. She will take it, the second dose of it. Then maybe at 14 weeks, 14 weeks, you'll come again and take the same vaccines. But we add the polio. We have the injectable one. You say the first 3 the first 2 is oral. So the third one is we give the oral, then we inject again the same.
That injection is very painful. You know, the kids after that, they will raise their legs and their arms up, and then they will cry all night. How do we reduce such pains for them?
Oh, all right. Yeah. For that one, we advise mothers to give paracetamol syrup.
Okay.
Yes.
That is before the injection or after the injection?
After the injection. It's very good to add that. Most mothers will come, when they are coming, they know that they are coming for vaccine. They are coming to inject their child at the weighing center. So they will rather give the paracetamol syrup at home before they get to the before they get there. But it's not advisable. We don't advise mothers to do. What is the paracetamol fighting against? Because you haven't taken the vaccine, but you have already given the child medicine. So we do advise mothers that they should come take the vaccine before they give the medicine.
So after 10 weeks, what type of vaccine do they need after 10 weeks?
So after That's the
second
14th.
dose of the...
After the second dose, they will come again for the third dose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the 14 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, they will come again for the second dose, the third dose, which is 14 weeks. And that's where we add the polio injectable one to it. So on the 14th week, the child will take 3 injections.
That's the same day?
Yes, the same day. The child will take 3 injections. That's the penta, the PCV, and the polio.
Oh, okay.
Polio 3.
So from 14 weeks, what next?
After 14 weeks, the child will rest, but will be coming for weaning, all right. But she won't take any injection till 9 months.
Oh.
Till 9 months, then the child will take measles vaccine.
And what does that one do? It prevents measles?
It prevents measles, yes.
But they can still have it too. They can still get measles after the injection.
Yes. So you will take it again. The measles vaccine, you will take it at 18 months. You will repeat the measles vaccine at 18 months. Yes.
That one will stop the measles from coming, or it will stop?
It will just end it. Yes.
Oh, I see.
So that's why we give the second dose of measles.
Okay, so after that, would there be any injection for them to take after 9 months?
After 9 months, you will take measles 2 and men A. That's the meningitis. It fights against meningitis. So we call it men A. Yeah, prevents that one. Then after the 18 months, that's for the 18 months.
Okay.
For the 9 months, you will take measles 1 and yellow fever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then 18 months, the child will take the measles 2 and men A. That fights against the meningitis.
And that will be the end of the vaccine.
Yes.
But then the child will still continue the way.
Yes, because we have to monitor the growth of the child. If the nutrition aspects too will come in there. So the child have to continue. At 6 months, we will give vitamin A to the child.
Okay.
The vitamin A is given every 6 months of the child. So 6 months
age?
intervals.
So to what age?
5 years.
So 5 years?
Yeah.
Till 5 years. Did you hear that? Till 5 years. Not 6 months or 1 year or 2 years. Till 5 years. Okay, how do we care for the cord?
Okay. Cord care is very important because some mothers will come in with a lot of problems.
Salt with tomatoes. That is what they told me.
See, okay.
Is it the right thing? To use?
No.
So
we don't advise mothers about that. We do advise mothers to use only spirit. Spirit to clean the cord. The cord have to be clean all the time and dry. They shouldn't use the diaper to cover the cord when the stump is not off.
So how long does it take for the stump to fall off?
To fall off. It takes maybe 1 to 2 weeks before the stump.
During that time, do you bath the child fully?
Yes.
Or you just don't bath the child?
You bath the child.
You just said it has to be dry. How do we dry?
You bath the child normal. Your normal bath. Just bath the child, clean the child all the time. But don't use the diaper to cover you wear the dress, all right. But don't cover the stump with the diaper. Yes, leave it. Then you use the spirit to clean it morning and evening. Use the spirit to clean it so the stump becomes dry and hardened. To become hard, then it fall off by itself. Don't pull it. But some mothers always want it to be fall off within 3 days.
Within 3 days, because that is what I know. They said that you have to remove it within 3 days. So you need salt, fresh tomatoes, to clean it so that it will remove
No,
within
it's not.
3 days?
Sometimes some will even use some herbs. They will apply herbs, and if you do that, it makes the stone become infected. And when it's infected, it can even cause a child life.
Wow.
Yes. So we don't advise them to use all those things. Just use spirit to clean it. It will be okay, and it will fall off. Just have time for the cord.
At least
Within
2 weeks.
it
Take
will,
your
yes,
time. It will fall off by itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then what about hand washing?
Yeah, it's also good because the child immunity is low. So anything you are doing for the baby, you have to be extra careful. So mothers have to wash their hands or sanitize their hands anytime they want to take their baby to breastfeed, or anytime you want to do anything for the baby. Just wash your hands or sanitize it before you take your child. And so as anybody, those people around you that they are taking care of the baby, they also have to take extra care for washing their hands with soap and water.
Okay. Is it advisable to clean your breast with a wipe before you give the breast to the baby? Is it you take the wipe before you give the breast to the baby?
Yes,
you just wipe it with the
towel.
wipe. Is it good? Is it advisable?
Yes.
We introduced a new.
We introduced that some time ago. They should use maybe wet towel to clean the breast before they breastfeed the child. But we found out that some will not use clean towel.
Oh, okay.
And maybe the water that they will even use to clean is not all that hygiene. It's not all that yes. So they rather infect the breast before giving to the baby. So we have stopped advising them cleaning. It's in your brazier and everything is covered. So just take it, give it to them.
So if you want to use it, make sure if you want to clean it, make sure it's a clean towel with a clean water to clean the breast. All right. Thank you very much for watching today's program. I believe you've learned so much. Thank you once again. My name is Auntie Franca, the children's favorite auntie. Please, what is your last word for the viewers?
I'll tell all mothers that they should do well to bring their babies to CWC, that's the Child Welfare Clinic, when their time is due. And take all the vaccines.
Thank you very much, Auntie, for coming. You have a great day. See you same time next week. Keep watching the Franca's Show. My name again is Auntie Franca, the children's favorite auntie.